Hello, my loves. How are you feeling today? The energy feels so beautiful. I am so thankful that you're here today. This is a timeless message, so whenever this finds you, it is at the most perfect and divine time. It is a collective message, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thank you so much for being here. Spirit has been so active today, getting so many messages in such an influx. Actually, I would say starting yesterday, it felt like the floodgates really opened. And so let's get going here. It says stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. Let's see, let me show you this here. And the second card that came out is a Selkie. Come out of hiding, embrace who you really are. So this feels like you've been allowing yourself to be stagnant because you've been stopping yourself from being who you are. So if you're feeling like you're in a point in your journey where you're feeling a little stuck, Spirit is saying to embrace who you really are and to allow yourself to be seen, my love. It's time to come out of hiding. In this card here, where she shows stagnant, she's just floating in water. And so the message really has been strong recently of being in the flow. And so she's in the water, not realizing how much power she has to move that water, to flow it. So in this one, you can see she's actually emerging behind this seal. Can you see it? My lady. There we are. And so this is the movement. You coming out of that stagnant place is what you need to do right now. I feel, and even right now, I'm stuck on my words. Like, for what reason? The words literally feel hard to come out of my mouth. Like, okay, a lot of cards came out, so Spirit is wanting to talk, and it feels like there's so much coming through. The reason why it's hard for me to speak is because I'm trying to decipher so many things. It feels like so much. So thank you for bearing with me. Thank you for rocking with me. I feel like the collective is growing, so that's why the messages are coming in at such an influx with this floodgate that I've recently opened. So what came out is the pink dolphin, celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. So coming out of hiding and doing what brings you joy. Joy has been such a big thing in my messages recently as I've been meditating, is tapping into the flow state of joy and how joy is the currency of life and water flows in current. So baby, what is bringing you joy to unlock this embracing who you are? It feels very inner child like. Moving out of this stagnant waters into here. All right. The waterfall, inner power, unbridled confidence, claiming your peace. A lot of unbridled energy. A lot of not giving a shit, right? Just doing it. What brings you joy regardless of what others say about it? What brings you confidence? How can you feel confident regardless of what other people say about it? Metamorphosis. Ooh, that felt like a big word. Embrace transformations. Things are different now. You're moving out of the stagnancy and you're in this flow state. It's so funny. As I say that, I look down to pull up to move the cards in place, and the stagnancy card was face down. So it definitely feels like that is a past energy. That is the energy that you're moving out of. One of my readers that I was listening to said something that just triggered this. The metamorphosis of a butterfly. In that process, when it's coming out of its chrysalis, it becomes a liquid state, or there is a liquid state that comes with that before the actual metamorphosis from the chrysalis to the caterpillar. I'm sorry. From backwards. From the caterpillar to the butterfly. My apologies. We're going to get it together here. I promise. This energy just feels very flow state. It feels like, you're learning what this feels like to you. It feels like you're learning what joy feels like to you in the state of who you are now, because you know that you're different now. You know that you're not who you were through this transformation that you've been going through. At the bottom of the deck, I'm smiling because fear has also been a big message, moving through fear. And at the bottom of the deck, it's into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. And look at that. It's into the portal of the new you. You've been really diving so deep into you. You've been coming out of this chrysalis. That's what I was saying. Ooh, I got a wave of energy. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. That's a lot of energy, and it's not bad. It feels very good. Like, it feels very much the energy of this pink dolphin. Like, look how excited she is. Look how joyous she is. And dolphins are such my favorite mammal species ever. The most intelligent, kind, nurturing beings. And so there's this tapping into that within you that's bringing you joy, that's opening your heart chakra, that's healing that. There's been a lot of heart healing, and it feels like because there's been a healing of our lower chakras, the sacral, the solar or sacral, and our root chakra. It feels like there's been so much lower healing within that we've released so much wounding that our heart feels more open. There's this alignment, like we were stuck. Our heart space was stuck somewhere, and it was that our floodgates of our lower chakras were blocked due to us holding on to what we've been needing to let go of for a while. And it feels like you're allowing it to flow out of you. It really feels like you're flowing out of this really dark phase, right? That purging where, your body doesn't feel good, you're not feeling good, and now you're in this flow state energy of releasing that, and it feels good. And have a little confirmation burp. I'm so sorry. But when I burp like that in messages, it's always confirmation. It's energy moving through me. And so it's such confirmation in that sense of moving energy out of you, my love. You've been clearing this. You dove deep into you, right? When we talk about going deep, where you've went deep within your healing into your lower chakras, and you've been healing wounding within you, within your solar and your sacral, and you're grounding into who you are, and you're healing your root chakra in such deep levels. And so, yes, you've been open to receive, and I'm hearing, in order to receive what's coming to you next, you have to move through the fears like you've never moved through them before. And as I'm saying that, I just having to cover, the devil card popped out first, and I'm covering just because certain things, the cards, the art on the cards. But the devil card is all about release, at least the way I translate it, it's releasing those parts of you that no longer resonate with you. I see this card as a card of liberation. You're freeing yourself in ways that you didn't allow yourself to free yourself before. Again, a lot of deep inner work. And so you're liberating yourself in a new way, and you're allowing yourself to have joy in a guiltless way. You're experiencing it in a guiltless way. And you're transmuting. Oh, that card wants to fly. You see, the energy is so there's so much energy moving, and it feels like this big flush of energy. Something big is moving out of your life that you've let go of, and you're transmuting it as the alchemist, as the magician, you're using all the tools that you've acquired on this journey, and you're alchemizing. The number 1 card, I'm pointing at that, sorry. It's your movement forward, right? This card comes after the Fool card. This card is a card of you're taking your ideas and you're now transmuting all of that energy into the King of Wands. Into this state of knowing it's all working out. You're so grounded in what you know you have to offer, and you know that you're able to transmute and be anything. You see the chameleon on that? And the way you're able to adapt. There's been a big energy of adaptability, and you're able to shift and adapt and alchemize anything and everything. And with this devil energy also, it's like you're understanding that all energy is good energy, so you're using it to your highest and best power. And it's creating opportunities. It's created a portal. See this portal here? This opportunity is the key to this portal. And the mountains behind it indicate that, yes, there are going to be things that arise through that portal. But you, being the alchemist, you understand, baby, you're ready and you're prepared. And you're facing the fears. You're moving through the fears and you're moving in a new way. This has been such a resonant energy of moving in a new way. And it feels like you're on the right path. You're on the right path. And moving in a way that is different than you've ever moved before. King of Cups. You're moving through the waters, right? He is grounded and firm on this foundation, knowing that there is chaos happening around him within these waters. And there is this energy of knowing how to transmute it. You can see the duality in all things. You know that the energy around you may be chaotic. You know that there may be people watching you that don't have the best intention, but you're taking the opportunity. You're taking every opportunity. You're taking all this energy, baby, and you're transmuting it. There, you understand through this metamorphosis that without any of the things that have happened to you, without your journey being what it is, you would not be in this metamorphosis state. You would not be transmuting your whole entire life. And it really feels like it comes. Ooh, a bunch fell. I'm only going to do one at a time, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. And it really feels like these opportunities that Spirit has for you on this journey are going to be presented to you on this journey because you're moving in a way that you've never moved before. I know I keep saying that, but there's also been this energy recently of saying it until you make it your truth. What we hold in our minds, we hold in our hands. And I was having a conversation with a friend today. We were bouncing the same message back and forth to each other. And that was the message in that was, we are going to continue to speak it. And even if we have to, be reminded by the people we're surrounded with of the same thing over and over, back and forth, we are going to continue to do that. And that's just a message to continue to do that within yourself too. Look in the mirror, continue to tell yourself when things present themselves to you that you may have perceived as negative, look at what it's teaching you. Look at how you're overcoming it. Remember that everything brought to you is for you to learn, my love, and for you to unlock something within you, right? This key to the portal is you knowing that you hold that everything within yourself. You're taking only what resonates with you, and you're going. He's leaving a village behind him. So you could be moving physically, but this with the swords, it really feels like a mental mindset. It feels like you're leaving a village mindset and you're taking what you've learned on that journey, and you know that you may be alone on this journey for a little bit, but this journey is leading you to a path of your joy, and it will lead you to your people. But there is this sense of like doing it alone and knowing you're going to be okay doing it alone because you've been putting in the hard work. You see how his coins have been grown so abundantly that he has an overflow down here. Like he's worked on this. It feels like this has been in the works for a long time. The work you've been doing for a long time is paying off. It feels like it's the mental work that you've been doing is now paying off in a tangible way. There is now movement within that, and you're gonna stay stable through it all. So this feels really good. It feels like that is the message, validation that you're moving on the right path. And if the opportunity presents itself to do something differently, do it differently. And even if it's an opportunity that you would normally, like it's something you would normally do, allow yourself to show up differently. The Knight of Wands. Forward movement. We're in the year of the fire horse. We just had the first new moon of the new year, which is the most powerful new moon that I've experienced. I don't know, it's so powerful. Astrologically, so powerful. There's so much going on in the astral world, and this just feels like validation of this is what is to come. This is you moving through the fire horse energy. Right? You're taking, again, only what resonates. If all energy is good energy, you're taking only what resonates with you, and you're going. Because you've overcome the obstacles. You overcome the battles. I love you. You're so skilled. This is you and all your skills. It almost feels like it's like I know that this is like the wands don't indicate the mind, but it feels like, again, you're taking what resonates because you've been through all of this. This is you battling in your life. It's been a long time coming. The work you've been putting into yourself, the work you've been putting in to what you want in life, it is paying off. You have done the work. There are things being done that you can't even see right now. And it's all because of the work you've been doing. So I hope this message landed well. I appreciate you rocking with me. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would love to hear these leaps that you're taking. I would love to hear the fear that you're leaving behind, the fear you're moving through. Before I let you go, I just heard, don't avoid the fear. Move through the fear. It's okay to feel it, but don't let the feeling debilitate you from moving through it. Okay, Spirit, with the bars to close us out. What a beautiful way to end this message. I hope you have a magnificent day. Thank you so much. I love you. See you in the next one.